2026 Detroit Auto Show is upon us, and one of the very first debuts at the show is this, the 2027 Bronco RTR, ready to rock. Now, this is a very interesting build, and I'm going to tell you all about it here in just a second. So let's go.
MOTROLIX.
So yes, the Bronco RTR, ready to rock, built in collaboration with Von Gittin Jr.'s RTR, of course. This is a unique Bronco, and it's a unique Bronco because it provides all kinds of unique off-roading suspension and chassis hardware from the Bronco Badlands and the Bronco Raptor, but without the high-end interior features and niceties of those trims. So let's start here on the outside. As you can see, it's got these lime accents all over the place. Ford and RTR call these hyper lime. So you have these hyper lime rings right here on the 17-inch beadlock capable wheels. You also have a unique grille. Here is the grille. So the grille pattern is unique, along with the Bronco script with the hyper lime backing right here. The headlights are also unique. Well, not the headlights themselves, but this accent right here. RTR and Ford call this the hockey stick accent, which is great news because, well, I'm a hockey fan and a hockey player myself, so great news for me. This is probably the Bronco for me since it's got hockey sticks in the headlights. There's also hyperlime accents on the trail sights right here, and also on the hood, and also on the body sides. As you can see, you have this graphic right here on the body side, and then finally at the rear you have the hyperlime lock ring on the spare. So that's the hyperlime stuff, but the good news is that you don't have to get these graphics or all of these hyperlime accents. In fact, Ford tells me that you can actually get the Bronco RTR without the body side graphics and without any of the hyper lime accents. So in case you're not really into all of that, then don't get it. You can order it without it, which is great news. One more note about the body side graphic that you see here. So this body side graphic can be removed entirely. So if you want the Bronco RTR without the body side graphic, you're more than welcome to order it without it. You can also get this graphic exactly in the way it is here, but without the hyper lime accents. So that's the second way, and then the third way is the way you see here, which is with the hyper lime accents. Okay, so standard are 33-inch tires. 35s are optional. I'm going to get to those in a second. But what makes the Bronco RTR special is the standard high clearance suspension. Now this marks the very first time that the Bronco has offered this kind of combination. So not only do you have a lift as a result of this suspension, but you also get a wider track, which is what really gives the RTR this awesome stance. Take a look at it. It rides high and wide. High and wide is the way to go. Now, to fit all of that, these fender flares are unique to the RTR. Now, we have seen these exact fender flares before. If you can guess where we've seen them, I'll give you a chance to do so, but in case you can't, here's the answer. On the Bronco Everglades, these are the same fender flares as were used on the Bronco Everglades. All right, more good news is that the Sasquatch package is optional, and that's how you get the 35-inch Goodyear rugged terrain tires, and for the very first time on this model, the Haas 3.0 suspension system with Fox internal bypass shocks. So this is clearly shaping up to be quite the off-road package. You can also get all kinds of running boards or assist steps on the Bronco RTR. This particular example is outfitted with the running boards, but you can also get the assist steps if you'd like, and I believe there is at least another option, if not more. Beyond all of that, under the hood is the 2.3 liter inline 4-cylinder EcoBoost turbocharged engine, but this actually gets something unique. That something unique is a software operated, race derived anti-lag turbo technology, which first made its debut in the Mustang RTR, if you remember. In much the same way as in the Mustang RTR, the Bronco RTR's anti-lag turbo tech maintains turbo boost while the driver is off the throttle. But in the case of the Bronco RTR, it is optimized for off-road performance, keeping the turbocharged spooled up so drivers have a sharp throttle response when managing changing terrain such as deep sand. And also to help keep the engine performing under grueling conditions, Ford gave the Bronco RTR the race-proven 1,000 watt cooling fan from the Bronco Raptor. So you can see how this is shaping up again to be a serious off-road performer. Take note of the RTR badge right here on the front fender. There you go. And notice this high approach front fascia made possible by this front bumper right here. Now Ford tells me that there are some Hyper-Lime accents on the inside of the Bronco RTR, but it wasn't exactly clear as to what those accents are. And they also didn't let us climb inside of this display unit. So we're going to see the interior later on, but suffice it to say, expect to see some of the Hyper-Lime stuff that you see here on the exterior, again optional on the exterior. Expect to see some of that on the inside. What I don't know is whether or not those accents will be optional or not on the interior. Now there's a few things to note before we get into availability and pricing, which first and foremost, we don't have pricing yet, so stay tuned for that. Ford will announce that closer to launch. When is launch? Well, ordering for the Bronco RTR, the 2027, again, 2027 model year, this is not a 2026, ordering will open up in October of 2026. We're currently in January, so quite a bit of time remaining until order banks open up. Deliveries will begin in January of 2027. So really, deliveries of the Bronco RTR, we're now in January of 26. Deliveries of this truck will begin 1 year from now. A few other things on the availability side. First and foremost, this is a 4-door only situation. You cannot get this as a 2-door. 2.3 liter EcoBoost i4 only. No V6 2.7 liter EcoBoost available even as an option. 3, colors. Now, this gray color is not the only color that will be made available for the Bronco RTR. There will be a palette of colors, but it will not be all of the colors. As Ford tells me, it will be some of the colors. The reason for that is essentially Ford went through the palette and they said, well, some of these colors, they don't really work with the accents and whatever else is going on here on the RTR, so we're going to exclude those from the options list, but there will be a handful of colors to choose from. Some of those colors, by the way, for the 2027 model year will be new. And lastly, the Bronco RTR, despite the name, is a fully fledged Ford product, meaning that it was designed, developed, engineered, tested, battle tested, beat up, and otherwise by Ford. This doesn't use any RTR parts or parts made or produced by RTR. This is a fully fledged Ford product. However, obviously RTR inspired this here creation. And before you ask, Ford tells me that none of the parts that are seen here will be made available via the Ford accessories catalog as standalone parts. As one of the engineers puts it, I don't want to see other Broncos running around with RTR parts on them. That is not the whole point. That will really defeat the whole point of the Bronco RTR to begin with. And so there you have it. The Bronco RTR ready to rock. Essentially a blend between hardware from the Bronco Badlands and the Bronco Raptor. Heavy on the off-roading goodies, light on the interior luxuries. For FordAuthority.com and the MOTROLIX Network, I'm Alex Luft. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.
MOTROLIX.